Hi, I'm Monty, and I just want to wish you all a very, very happy day, evening, or whatever time it is in the world. And I just wanted to touch base with you today. Last night, wow, I hope you're having a wonderful time in the lockdown and that everything is working out for you. I know a lot of people, it isn't. And so we have to pray for many people of the world right now because things are pretty sad worldwide. And I'm sorry if you are suffering from any things that are results of the lockdown and this coronavirus things that we're going through. I'm here in Aruba. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Monte Cagle. I'm an author, composer, writer, teacher, missionary, Bible scholar, performer, entertainer, and biologist. Oh, yes, I am. All those things in one. And I just wanted to talk to you about something this morning. I was watching some debates. You know, look, we're all sitting down watching TV a lot. Okay, I'm watching it a lot more than I normally have. But I'm learning so many things that I've never knew. I didn't have time. I'm working, making that money, honey. So now things have slowed down a bit, so I'm able to do these things. But last night, and watching some debates, I'm really watching a lot of the debates and a lot of the issues concerning the situation in America regarding African Americans in the States right now. And it's just amazing. It's like, you ever see hamsters they're in a cage and they're running on this the treadmill? Yeah, the treadmill, that's what you call it. And they're just running around and around, around and around, and they're getting nowhere, right? And a lot of black people in America are really African Americans. Like, why aren't we getting anywhere? It doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere. We've come a long way, okay? I don't want to say that we're not getting anywhere. I don't believe that's true. Life has improved in so many ways for African Americans in America. Many people haven't. Life hasn't improved or gotten better. But all those things are debatable. But the thing I wanted to say this morning or today was I am so tired of seeing black people why is it like this? And we're going to fight, and we're going to do this, and we should get together, and la 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 la, and la 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 la. And some of the things, you can do something. There are things you can do. You can protest. You can make your thoughts known to the higher ups or the people that run the country. But some things aren't going to change. It's not. Some things. And I'm going to tell you why this morning. Okay, it's not for you to be discouraged or you to feel bad, but I just want to bring these thoughts out, and it's something that maybe many of us are overlooking. And maybe you may not agree with what I say, but I'm saying this for those who would stop to think about it. Everybody has their opinion, and everybody can say their opinion. Thank God we have the freedom to say something. But that's becoming scarce more and more daily. But I want to bring up these few points. I brought it down because I always forget to bring it up, and it just happens again and again and again. You see a documentary, a talk, or whatever. But anyway, so first of all, I would like to make this very clear, okay? The Bible is not a myth. It's not Greek mythology. It's not Roman folklore, and it's not it's not full of kids' fairy tales. It's not fairy tales, okay? It's the truth. There was an Adam, there was an Eve, and there was a Noah. These things happened, okay? So I have been really going through it about these black people, and all over the world, people are being persecuted. Okay, now wait a minute. Don't panic. Okay, this is for everybody. Black, white, Chinese, whoever. But I want to bring this specific point out for African Americans. Because it seems that we're overlooking these things. So all over the world, these black people are being persecuted to varying degrees, right? Even in their own black nations. But I would like to say that many black people are doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Why? They're doing stupid stuff. Okay? Like robbing, killing, fighting, lying, and stealing, and assortment of other things. Okay? Now, we black Americans know how we are, and it's just the truth. Okay? Just be honest. I mean, just be honest with yourself. It's true. Okay? And a lot of people are getting punished for it. If you do stuff wrong, you are going to get punished. And it has nothing to do with being black or white, right? So this happens to everyone. This happens to everyone. Everybody goes through this. And it's just really pathetic. And the guy just steals the car and he's running away, or he robbed the bank, or he beat somebody up and haul A, and he gets stopped by the police or shot or killed or whatever. I don't know. But look, so it's happening to everybody to varying degrees, whether you're black or whether you're white. But I would like to say, like many black people are saying, that there is a plan, right, to lower the population by the elite. But especially black people are people of color. Okay? I mean, you have to be honest. Now, I'm not putting this on just white people. I'm putting it on man in general. There's been this tug of war for all of history. It has nothing to do with black or white. We're just evil. You know what I mean? Some people are evil, right? But I like to say, many people are saying there is a plan for population by the elite, but especially black people are. Look up the facts in your own time and you will see. You know what I mean? You can read history books. You can follow a lot of stuff on YouTube. Some of it's lies, just outright lies. And some are true, right? But the point I want to make is, could we please stop being so naive? Like, why? I mean, good people, good black people, good, people who with good hearts, and and people in general, like, why? Why is this happening? And I used to do this when I was a kid. Like, why? Why do people hate me? Why is it like this? And why is it's just the way it is, because we are fallen people, right? So look at the facts and you'll see. Just look it up. Read the manuals. Look at all the proposals for the world by these world leaders. And they've written these things years ago. Hundreds of years ago, they had these things planned out, right? So I'm just kind of, these are thoughts. I kind of jotted a few things down, and I wanted to bring that up. Maybe some of you thought about it. I'm not saying that maybe you didn't, but I'm here to say, after living in the whole world, I heard a guy say, yeah, I've traveled all over the world. I went to Washington, I've been to Los Angeles, and I've been to New York. Okay, I'm not making fun of the guy. Okay, that's for him, that's his worldview. But I've lived in the whole world. It's the same old BS in Europe, in the Middle East, in the Orient, South America. It's the same thing, right? But look it up, guys. Go online and check out some videos online about it. And some things are very good. History Channel, all these different things like that. Some of that stuff is good. Some of it is lies. You have to be true. I'm just being honest with you this morning. Because this is on my heart and it's eating me up. And people are like, oh, why is it so messed up? And they're treating us bad. No, and yes, and no. So, but the point I want to make this morning is that God has given everyone a sense of right and wrong. when you feel something deep down inside, you're just like, God, I know it's not right. Something's wrong with this. It doesn't feel good. It's just, I'm doing something I know is wrong. And it's the truth. You know, you are, and they are doing something that's wrong. And you feel it inside. It's just eating you alive. You know it's wrong. It's wrong. It's your head is in your head. It's going, boom, this is wrong. Because God put in each one of us the sense of right and wrong, right? I'm just, God, I just watched a thing last night. I just could not believe they're like, we're puzzled. Why are they like that? Why they hate us? Why are we so... It's just wrong, okay? Something wrong is wrong. So when you feel like that, something down inside, it's just wrong. It probably is, okay? Now, this is scriptural. Okay, this is out of the Bible in Romans chapter 2. I'm not arresting the scriptures, but I'm showing you from the Bible, which is the Word of God. That's a true authority, right? It says in Romans chapter 2, verse 4, when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves, right? Which show the work of the law written in their hearts, their conscience also bearing witness, and their thoughts, the meanwhile excusing or accusing one another. You know, I was looking at a devotion. I was kind of having devotions this morning, praying for the day, which I do every day. Yes. And all night I kept thinking about this verse. And this devotion I read, saw this morning, was about Romans chapter 2, verse 15, 15, 17. It's true. When I woke up this morning, I read it. I said, whoa. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. That if you feel something is wrong and not right, it probably is, because God put, every person has this built in. Every human being, whether you can run, talk, whether you can see, hear, whatever, you know in your heart something is not right. Right? And that has nothing to do with if you're black, Chinese, African, South American. It's the whole world. And I've seen this firsthand with these eyes. By the way, my eyes are much better now. I had a cataract surgery, and I've been seeing very good. I still need to wear glasses, though. But it's just, if something's wrong, you know it's wrong. If you're doing something wrong, you feel it in your heart, because God put that mechanism in each one of us, right? So when black people are asking, why is, in documentaries and news reports, why are black people getting worse at things and being killed? It's because it is planned out. A lot of these people. By the elite. And they're following that plan that's been put down hundreds of years ago. And it's, they're tweaking it here and there, the plan. So please wake up! Wake up, folks! Sorry, wake up. There's a plan to lower the population of colored people, y'all. Period. Okay? It is. There's written, documented proof in United Nations documents, in political documents, that I'm not going to get into right now. You do the math. You go back and you go pull out the books. You go online. You look up the released documents from the government, and you'll see. And this has been going on for eons. When you go back to Germany, I have to bring it up, and all these other places. It's just a plan. Now this has been going on for other years, for centuries, millenniums. Like I brought out the other day that, okay, there was a population control in Egypt. I said that the other day, it's really true, okay? Wake up. You're just going to have to accept it. Just like I realized it, you must realize it too, so you can be happy, man. You can be happy. and go on with your life in faith and hope and be happy with yourself, man. Be happy with yourself. You know, you can be happy. You're allowed to be happy. You know, when I was in Africa, I mean, it's like, are you allowed to just, Germany, that's right. We always say, it is not allowed. It is forbidden. It's not allowed. People say that so much. You're allowed to be happy, even if you're black. Okay? Okay, I'm not saying this so you can get mad at white people. Okay? Stop this. Most white people are getting it too. Many are suffering in life just like us. But it's the white ones at the top that are carrying this out. So please stop bugging all white people about this. Like many of you, they don't have a clue of what's going on. I didn't. That's why I wrote that book. I wrote my book, Racism and the Cure. Okay? Because when I was a kid, man, I was like saying to everybody over, black people in South Carolina and everywhere else, why we like this? Why they hate us? Woo. So, like God, okay. So stop it. So like God intervened for us in the first time to free us from slavery. It's God. You think we did it? You think we overthrew all this stuff? Everything's worked out, and God has a plan for everybody and for the whole world, and for all the black people, all the white people, and all the Asians. Okay, there's 3 different kind of people in the world. I don't care what evolution says. So there. So like God intervened for us the first time to free us from slavery. It's going to straighten this mess out now. So pray, folks. Pray for God to help us, to help all of us. In the meantime, please stop whining. All right. Man up, folks. This agenda is being carried out whether you like it or not. You are not a millionaire. I don't want to mention who they are. You guys know them. And they white, y'all. Sorry. The trillionaires, okay? And this is bigger whether you like it or not, okay? Please stop following these ungodly people and follow God. Like I said to someone the other day, it's the evil, godless, not in general, the godless white people that are carrying this out. Okay, not all white people are doing this, man. They don't know what's happening. But only if you don't know what's happening. I see all these guys, get on to, this is wrong, and we're going to do something about it. You ain't going to do S-H, I spell it, you know what else. Because you don't have the money, you don't have the clout, you don't have the power. And you know what? Remember the devil said, all these things, fall down and worship me, but all these things I'll give thee, for these things are given unto me, right? In Matthew chapter 4. It's like there's a power way beyond the paper, okay? It has nothing to do with paper. It has to do with real power, who controls the world. Now, God's children, so you got to know the difference, guys. It's not the color of your skin that's controlling all that. It's something else, right? Now, God's children, please know the difference, because there is. So wake up, folks. Life, live your lives the best you can. What can you do? You got to live. Please stop following crazy people, committing violence and destruction. Yeah, man, we got to do something about it, right? Just stop. It's not going to do anything. You can blow anything up in the world. They take the bulldozers, push the rubble away, and put a new building up, or a new bank, or a new administrative building, or whatever. You're not going to do anything. But you know what? Your prayers are going to change the world. People keep talking about, prayer doesn't do nothing. Let me tell you something, man. It's power, which you have to go to my website and look up things like that. Or everybody talks about the power of prayer. Everybody knows the power of prayer. You don't have to, it's not rocket science. It really works when you pray. Things happen and things will be different. But I just wanted to say that this morning. I won't talk too much, but the main point I wanted to bring out is that stop whining. Stop being naive. I was like that. It's like, well, why they hate us? Because there is a directed plan to kill you. I'm sorry. And it's not that if people hate you, some of you are black people are doing things that are wrong. So if you do things wrong, you're gonna get punished. And some people get in a fight with the police and look, everybody's proud. We're all proud. We're all evil. The Bible says, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We're all the same. So if you say to the policeman, he's going to whip your ass. If he good, if you freak him out. I'm sorry, I don't know what occurs. It's just ridiculous. So all lives matter. Black, white, Asian, whatever, brown or whatever in between. Everybody matters because we all belong to God. It's His world, it's His earth. He made it, and some of us just don't want to obey God. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're elite. You're not God, and He is going to intervene and stop it all. But you can go to my classes, and you can go visit my website and look at some of my videos. They're simple, and I have studies. I don't have PhDs in many of the subjects that I discuss, but I lived this stuff. Okay, I lived it. I'm almost headed toward. I'm headed to 70, and I've had a wonderful life, and I've lived in many of the major countries of the world. A lot of them in continents. I've lived on 4 continents, not as a tourist, but I travel there. So, and I live with these people. So please, stop it. So I'd like to wish you a super duper day, night, whatever. And just remember, you gotta keep looking up and not down. So think about the things I said and take them to heart. And look up the stuff yourself. It'll blow your mind. You're sitting at home, so do it. So have a nice one and bye.